What's going on, everybody? This is Ecos Blacks here for PSGL 11 here in Canada, which happened about almost 2 weeks ago. And as you see here, completing our first lap. Wasn't really, on the charts too well. I have struggled a lot with the weather on this, like the rain on this game. I just really haven't gotten into the feel for it. As you see, we're even nowhere near up front. But, we just struggled in qualifying in general on this game. I don't know why, but yeah, it just hasn't been our thing. And as you see, we're 16th. Not really where we want to be, so yeah. But it is a dry race, so I am feeling confident we can change that. As long as we just do what we need to do, we'll be all right. So moving on to the race now. You see we're starting on the hard tire per usual, and lights out and away we go, and we get a really good start. And as you see here, going into turn one, AlphaTauri just, I don't know, he checked up a little bit early or what, but I did hit the grass, to be fair, so I don't know. But then going into this corner, the McLaren absolutely turns in on me, and I had to counter steer to save the car. I was not trying to take out the McLaren, but I mean, I kind of had no choice but to do that, because I nearly got spun. So, and luckily a safety car comes out, so we just pit, and we actually went on to the inters to save some wear in the mediums, some tire in the mediums, and now we're gonna put the mediums on, or actually go back to the hard tires, I mean. So now we're gonna do the safety car restart. Back underway we go. And here we're on the back of Rick in the Alpine. We're gonna try and get by him as we are kind of losing touch. I think he had wing damage, which I don't understand if he would. I don't know why he was racing me if he had wing damage, but he retired later, and yeah, safety car back out. So we decided to stay out, and Don Q in the AlphaTauri decided to pit, and we just let him go by. But he actually got into a crash with somebody and caused another safety car. So I thought about it, and you know what? I say, let's just pit, get some new mediums on early, and yeah. So we put the new mediums on, and now we're back underway. But yes, my teammate in AlphaTauri, I think it was a Ferrari, or I couldn't tell what the other car was. I think it was an AlphaTauri. But here we nearly lose the car. Then we do lose the car, and that pretty much just killed our race at that point, as the Haas goes off nearly full to Tsunoda. But yeah, as you saw in that little crash there before my spin. And here again with my teammate going down his inside, but I'm not really trying to get past the Mercedes, but he's staying there, and I kind of really had nowhere to go, so I kind of just had to hope that my teammate would leave me space, and he didn't, so he got spun around on that. But on lap 30 there was a safety car. We pit for the softs, and now we are back on the attack. But as you're gonna see here, people are pitting because they actually had drive-throughs. As you can see on the leaderboard there was two drive-throughs, and people had to pit. So we're gonna get some positions out of that, as we didn't pass nobody else. And we're also gonna lose a position or two, as there's debris flying everywhere. And we are gonna be P9
Holy crap.
at the end of this race.
No freaking way.
So
no freaking way.
Yeah, much shouldn't happen.
Thank God.
Just unfortunate. We did not have the race we wanted, as we did also pick up a couple of penalties that could have helped us get a few more points. But that's all right. I wasn't too mad at it, as an AlphaTauri wins. I think it was NLD who won. Not quite sure. But yeah, just unfortunate. You know, I was kind of expecting more out of this race. I thought the pace felt pretty okay. You know, that off some people we were completely off. But you know, I felt like we could have got a decent top 6 maybe. But yeah, just too many penalties, and that came back to bite us. So yeah, P9 with my teammate just outside the points. And my teammate did report mighty wombat, but he didn't do the report right, so it was a failed investigation, which probably got me P8. But yeah, so next up is Monaco, and after that is Great Britain. So yeah, feeling pretty good about those two. Well, at least Britain, not really Monaco. At least to Monaco a little bit. I mean, I don't like Monaco, but I do feel like if it's a dry race, I can get some decent points out of it. So, because you know, it's just about not getting your wing damage and stuff like that. So, yeah. Now the points. You see, we did jump up the points a little bit here. Did jump up to P10 after getting a few points. So, yeah. Pretty pleased with that. As you can see, we are still in this championship, but we have got to find some pace. And then the constructors, we are 7th. So yeah, still a lot of work to do, but this is Ecos Blacks. I will see you guys later.